wait a minute, I'm trying to make everyone happy. I'm doing all this stuff for everyone else but myself. Let me just like pull back a second, focus on myself. And then it seemed like everyone else was happier.
The best-selling author and host.
The #1 health and wellness podcast.
On Purpose with Jay Shetty.
When was the last time you went somewhere where someone didn't know who you were? Or actually, was there a moment where someone said to you, who are you? What do you do? Like, when was the last time you had an interaction like that?
You know what? In Japan, it's like that. You know, everyone's really respectful. Even if they might recognize you, they don't ask for photos. And it's a really amazing experience. I think it's important, you know, just to listen. I love my life. I love everything that comes along with it. I am not complaining. But a little glimpse of that, I think, especially for the little ones, is so good.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a beautiful experience. I think it's nice for everyone to feel wanted and loved, and then also feel unseen.
Yeah.
Like we almost crave both of those. I was thinking about
Yeah.
it today. You're always surrounded by film crews, and you know, you have like 352 million people that follow you on Instagram. I wonder, do you prioritize time alone? Do you get time alone? And what does that look like?
I do. I get up really early. My morning workout really is my, I don't want to say therapy session because it's not like I'm really communicating things, but even if I'm quiet and I'm in my zone, that's my mental health check every morning. I love my workout. It keeps me sane. I can't say that enough. That's my time in the morning. Then, as soon as everyone starts to get up for school, the madness happens. And it's about 2 hours of madness from getting 4 kids ready in the morning, fed, out the door, on to school. I drop off school every day. And then I have a little bit of time, I'd say about 20 minutes driving back, where I just blast my music. I don't take any calls. That's my alone time. I love it. And then I get to the house and I start my full work day, and I'm committed and focused. And then the madness of bath time, bedtime, dinner time, and once 4 babies are asleep, and I just cherish that time at night when everyone's asleep and I can watch whatever show I want and just have some alone time. So I do take the time for myself. I think it's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. You said something beautiful before we started recording, and I definitely want to go in that direction, because you were talking about the different platforms and how you can show different parts of yourself, but you came here because there was something specific. And I'd love to hear that, because I want to go in that direction with you.
I love your podcast. I've seen it, and I think I just love seeing the reels that pop up with just a quick message that'll get you through the day, that'll remind you who you are, remind you what you need to come across and see at that moment in that day, and carry you through the day.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for people to express like how they feel and who they are a little bit deeper and what's in their heart. And I think that's kind of what this podcast is about.
Yeah. And I think, thank you for trusting me. I really do value that. And I don't take it for granted. But the interesting thing there is, I feel like there's a beautiful statement in Japanese culture says that we have 3 faces. One face we show to the world. The second face we show to our friends and family. And the third face no one sees. And I wonder, when you're talking about your values and who you are, what's the part of you that you think no one gets to see in all these other places that you want to share today?
I definitely think I show all my faces, but I do think that people pick and choose what they want to take from you. I do share journeys of mine that have been challenges, whether it's like law school and different projects and how starting a business and all of that. I definitely weave that in throughout, but I think that anytime you have the opportunity to express yourself in a more meaningful way, I think it's always a good thing to do, especially since I'm just a big fan of you and what you represent and who you are. So I always love to share my tips and anything that I've learned along the way, because God knows it is not easy.
Yeah.
Like parenting is so hard. Family dynamics, relationships, it is so hard.
It's really interesting you say that, because when I was speaking to your mom, she was saying that about you. She was saying that you're the person that for anyone in your family, no matter how busy you are, you'll go completely out of your way. She was telling me about a particular incident, but she was just saying that you will just dive in, book everyone on the flight, get everyone there, get to that person, help